Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do another From video about how the man in yellow could be the father of the boy in white, and I also have some other topics to talk about. But we get introduced to the man in yellow on the very last episode of season 3. I have made a couple of videos on who he could be and what type of monster he is. I also am guessing that he is not the main entity over the town either. We also learned that the townspeople that have sacrificed their children was granted immortality from the entity, so it's safe to assume that the man in yellow did the same thing. But not just that, I think it's possible that he was the first one to sacrifice his child. I want to do some comparing first though. We know about the children that say Ankui, and they are possibly being the spirits or souls of the kids that were sacrificed. And also we have the night monsters that haunt the city. So if we compare the night monsters to the man in yellow, we know that the man in yellow has advantages that the night monsters don't. And if we compare the Ankui children to the boy in white, who is also capable of a lot more, I think he's holding back and not showing us what he can actually do. But he does seem more than just a ghost compared to the Ankui children. But what I'm trying to say is that since the man in yellow was the first to sacrifice his child, he could have been granted more power, and maybe he was really devoted to the main entity as well. And that could explain the reason why he has more abilities, or even just playing around stronger than the night monsters. And the same could be said for the boy in white. There is a reason why he is not the same as the Ankui kids. It could have been because he is the first one to be sacrificed. Maybe he was able to do something to break free of it. To me, the boy in white seems like he is a lot more capable of what he can do, like I said. And another interesting theory that I've been seeing is that the boy in white could actually be the manifested soul of Thomas in the town. And if this is the case, then he would have to be a story walker as well, because Thomas was an infant when he died. He wouldn't be able to walk around and stuff like that at that age. But as interesting as that might sound, I personally don't believe that the boy is Thomas, but I would be shocked if it is. I think that in the show they would have a lot of things going on with Thomas, and it just wouldn't make sense. We already get Jim being haunted by him with the phone calls and stuff like that, but I'm sure we'll figure out really who's who before the show is in. And as I talked about in many of my other videos, after learning what story walkers are, it is possible that the boy in white is a alternate version of the man in yellow, maybe a version of him before he got so corrupted. I also think that the boy in white could have been a kid that was saved, or maybe the ritual didn't fully get complete. And what I mean by saved, I mean saved from getting sacrificed in that ritual way back then. And that probably could have caused him to become whatever he is now. I'm hoping we can get the origins of these characters to be able to understand them better. But with the man in yellow, I'm excited to see what he's fully capable of. With him being the first one to sacrifice his child, I really do believe that he got some better deal than the rest of the night monsters. I like to think of it as getting a founder's package for a Kickstarter or something like that. We've seen that he is able to walk in the daylight, and it looks like he will be able to do many more things. We see how strong he is compared to normal human beings, and also the night monsters are a little bit strong as well, but he kind of just stops this whole entire giant swing of a stick with like his fingertips in this scene where he's fighting against Jim. But I'm over exaggerating that a little bit. But there's also a chance the man in yellow could be a reincarnation of someone within the town, but I'm not sure if they can both exist within the same time. But coming back to this topic now, what do you think he could be, or who? And the same for the boy. But thank you for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like, and if you don't mind, to subscribe to stay updated on the next videos. Thank you all for watching, everybody, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.